Have you ever noticed how some people always seem calm under pressure, while others freeze the moment it matters most? You study, practice, and master every technique, yet when the crucial moment comes an important presentation, a high-stakes decision, a challenging conversation, you suddenly feel paralyzed. Your mind panics, your hands sweat, and all your preparation seems to vanish. In feudal Japan, the greatest samurai understood this perfectly. It wasn't mastery of the sword that set the legends apart. It was mastery of their own minds under extreme pressure. They called it Fudōshin, an unshakable, immovable spirit. This wasn't about being fearless. It was about controlling yourself when fear appears. Imagine having that same calm, no matter the chaos around you. Long ago, at a small samurai school, there was a young trainee named Satoshi. He trained harder than anyone else. He woke before dawn, practiced every stance, every strike, every movement until it was perfect. Yet, despite his skill, Satoshi consistently lost in sparring matches, sometimes even to beginners. And before each duel, he already imagined failure. His heart raced, his palms sweated, his mind filled with doubt. When the swords clashed, he wasn't fighting his opponent, he was fighting his own fear. After each loss, Satoshi believed the solution was more practice. I need to train harder. I need to learn more techniques, he thought. Perhaps you felt the same. You know exactly what to do, but when it matters most, your mind betrays you. The problem isn't preparation, it's how your mind responds under pressure. After a particularly crushing defeat, Satoshi sought guidance from his master, Tatsuo, a warrior famous not only for his skill but for his calm under pressure. Satoshi confessed, "Master, I train harder than anyone. I know all the techniques, but when it counts, I lose. What am I doing wrong?" Tatsuo listened, then said something that would change Satoshi forever. "You are skilled with a sword," he said, "but the sword does not fight on its own. Have you considered who is holding it when you face your opponent?" Satoshi replied, "I am, master." "No," Tatsuo said. "Your fear is holding the sword. Your anger, your need to prove yourself, those emotions, act in your place, and they always lose." He explained that mastery is not about eliminating fear, it's about observing it without obeying it. There's a mental space where reactions are chosen consciously, where emotions don't control action. This is where Fudoshin lives, the still, unmoving mind. Tatsuo led Satoshi to a quiet garden behind the dojo. "Sit and watch your thoughts," he instructed. "Do not fight them. Do not cling to them. Simply observe them, like clouds drifting across the sky." At first, Satoshi's mind was chaotic, stormed by worries, past failures, and doubts. But over weeks of daily practice, he began to notice a pause between the moment a thought arose and the moment he reacted. In that pause existed choice. He was no longer his fear or anger. He was the observer. And the observer is never shaken by what it sees. This lesson applies just as much today. When your hands shake before a presentation, you are not the nervousness. When frustration rises during an argument, you are not the anger. You are the one noticing it. That simple shift from being controlled by emotions to observing them changes everything. Neuroscience supports this. Training metacognitive observation strengthens the prefrontal cortex and calms the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear responses. You literally rewire your brain to stay calm under pressure. After months of disciplined mental training, Satoshi faced his next duel. The familiar panic tried to surface, but this time he reacted differently. He didn't fight it. He observed it. Ah, here you are, he thought, recognizing fear as an old acquaintance. You may exist, but you will not control me. As the duel began, Satoshi's movements flowed effortlessly. Every strike, every step, every block was precise, instinctive, and untouched by fear or doubt. Victory came easily, but the winning wasn't the most important part. It was the state of his mind. His thoughts were calm, present, and unwavering. This is Fudoshin in action, not the absence of feeling, but mastery over reaction. Years later, Satoshi became a legendary samurai, respected not only for skill, but for composure. Even in daily life, when confronted with setbacks, insults, or unexpected challenges, he remained steady. Tatsuo explained that the true battle is never against others. It is against your own reactions. The small stresses, the minor frustrations, the daily irritations are far more challenging than any duel. Those who remain calm in these moments possess true mastery. The difference between those who succeed and those who merely know what to do isn't in knowledge, technique, or preparation. It's in the mind. Fudoshin can be trained, starting with daily observation. Sit quietly, notice your thoughts, and do not obey impulses born of fear or anger. Practice acting despite discomfort. Recognize each moment of challenge as an opportunity to strengthen your mind. Focus on your breathing. Anchor yourself in the present and respond with calm intention. Over time, fear loses its grip and clarity emerges. The people who excel under pressure are not those who never feel fear. They are those who act despite it. Each day of intentional observation, each challenge faced without surrendering to panic, deepens your stillness. Fudoshin is not something you switch on occasionally. It is a way of being. You observe, you act, you remain steady. With a trained mind, life stops shaking you. Every time you notice fear and do not obey it, every time you act despite uncertainty, fear loses power over you. Each task, each decision, each high-pressure moment becomes a chance to deepen calm and clarity. The mental superpower of the samurai is available to you. Knowledge, skill, and preparation matter, but without a trained mind, you risk freezing when it counts most. Begin today. Observe, act, breathe, and remain unwavering. The world rewards those who can move calmly in chaos. Build your Fudoshin, the unmoving mind, and notice how life unfolds with clarity and control. Your fears won't disappear, but they will no longer hold the reins. You will act with precision, calm, and confidence no matter the situation. Every moment you practice, every challenge you meet, without surrendering, strengthens your mastery over yourself and your life. You have the choice. Continue letting your mind control you, or train your mind to remain still and act decisively. Each observation, each conscious action, each breath strengthens your resilience. This is the essence of Fudoshin, an unshakable mind in any circumstance. Train it daily, and you will never be ruled by fear again.